evaluate 2 raised to the power x is equal to 64. That's 2 raised to the power x is equal to 64. Now, don't forget this simple rule of always trying to reduce the basis that you're giving to the lowest common base. Now, on the left hand side of this equation, we're having 2, which is okay. But on the right hand side, we're having 64. So we're going to try and see how we can reduce 64 to the lowest common base. And that base that we need to reduce 64 to is 2, since we are already having 2 on the left hand side of this equation. So we need to reduce 64 to 2. And the only way we can do that is to represent 64 with the power of 2. And you know already that when you check the powers of 2, that 64 is 2 raised to the power of 6, because you have to multiply 2 6 times to get 64. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, because 2 times 2 is going to give you 4, 4 times 2 is going to give you 8, 8 times 2 is going to give you 16, 16 times 2 is going to give you 32, and 32 times 2 is going to give you 64. Oh, so our mathematical statement will now be 2 raised to the power of x is equal to 2 raised to the power of 6. Remember, it was 2 raised to the power of x is equal to 64. So from 2 raised to the power of x is equal to 64, we're now having 2 raised to the power of x is equal to 2 raised to the power of 6. Okay, so the next step you need to take now is to cancel the bases on both sides of this equation. So we strike out 2 on the left hand side and we strike out 2 on the right hand side. If we do that, we're now going to be left with x is equal to 6. So your final answer to this question is x is equal to 6. Thank you so much for your time.